Hey folks, welcome back for another episode of Oriole Technology Flight School. Today we're going to be focusing on Jamboard. So it's jamboard.google.com. So if you just go to jamboard.google.com, you can create some blank jams under here. You can find ones that have been shared with you, that sort of thing. It's kind of like a Google Doc. So in Google Jamboard, it is essentially a whiteboarding app. It is also paired with your mobile device or your iPad. You can get that at the App Store or the Play Store, or just go to any web-based browser and go to there. Log in with your account for your Google account, and boom, it's there. It's collaborative. Anybody can jump in. It's like a big collaborative whiteboarding Jamboard plus some. So let's go through all that and then plus some. First off, we can do drawing notes and tools, right? So if I switch to my pen here, I can do a simple X, and there it is. If I want to get rid of it, I got an eraser, that sort of thing. There's some other tools that are down here, but I can also bring it up at the same time on my phone. So I've got it up on my phone. So what we can do is we can type in the words. You can just draw it on your phone. So you can see that I wrote the word hi, and it turned it into a hi. It also dropped in a little J in there because thought I did that as well. I can just delete that. There's another tool in here where it'll automatically detect shapes. So if I just draw a circle, it will automatically turn it into a really nice circle. So that's cool that you can do that on any drawing-based, whether it be your iPad or your mobile device. You could do math problems, right? So I'm not going to claim that I know how to do anything in instruct math. That's not my jam. But if anybody wanted to go through and do this, they could have the kids diagram this, show their work, that sort of thing, and plot that out. Or you could even go through and create a separate quadrant or grid and have them go through and do something different. Okay. We could have the kids do plot diagramming, right? So we could say this happens first. Save. You can move this around, and then we can even go into here and we can put in something that illustrates walking. Right? So let's say that the thing starts with somebody, the story's walking, right? They're walking through a park or whatever the case may be, and that's the beginning of your thing. So you can put that over here and tie that to the beginning of the story, and of course map your way through. So that's kind of cool. You could do a concept map. Of course, have kids put sticky notes or drawing right on there. If this happens first, these are how these relationships are connected together. This would be really good for a Venn diagram. Lots of cool tools like that. You could get into vocabulary and doing vocab of the day and such. So if today's word is exuberant, they'd have to find an image that illustrates what exuberant is visually, plus find the definition and all sorts of other things, put it in a sentence, whatever you decide to do. So this would be cool. You could sort of set up the framework and have them build that out for the word of the day. You could have them label and diagram things. So for example, the mosquito friend here, you got the sucky part and the wingy part and all the other parts and such. So they'd have to diagram those using these correct ways, right? You can see that my wife just joined on here now, so she can see what we're doing. Other ideas you can do brainstorming, presentations, digital storytelling, digital collective note taking, design thinking. There are a million different things that you could use this for. So the question is, what are you going to use it for? A couple other things to show you. Drop down here, you can see all your slides. You can move them around. You can add more in between. So that's kind of cool. And then it also ties in, of course, you could share it out with PowerSchool. And then for our Google Classroom users, you could create this as an assignment. So I'm going to call this an assignment. I'm going to call this diagramming. And then you put your directions of do this. And I can go to add from Drive. I've started a Jamboard off the bat. And here it is. And then the students can either view it, they can edit it, or they can make a copy for each student. So if you set up the template, and then the kids would have their own Jamboard that they can build out from there. So it's a really nice little tool. Nice to start playing with it. May not be something you use anymore this year. You could use it next year. So start playing with Jamboard. I think you'll really like it. Oh, and you can see my wife typing in real time. Thanks, Krista. All right, thanks. Have a good day.